Good afternoon everybody, it's Emma here from Brookings. Wanted to do a video for you today just in respect to estate agents coming into your home post-COVID lockdown. Last week the government announced that estate agents across England were allowed to now enter into owner-occupied properties to undertake viewings, valuations and bringing the properties onto the market. Now, I've been very fortunate this week and been invited into several people's homes of all shapes and sizes and for several different reasons, some being valuations, some being bringing the properties onto the market. I've got to admit, on my first appointment I had booked in, I had first day jitters and that feeling of social anxiety and nervousness about how the valuation was actually going to pan out. We've worked hard to make sure that we've got the correct procedures in place and following the government guidance as closely as possible and to suit the client's needs of who we're potential clients when we're meeting them. And by in our sense, that will be that we are producing our health and safety policy, drawing attention to the client, to what aspect of the policy that is actually relevant to them, inviting them to read, passing over my health and safety question responses and asking them to complete a health and safety questionnaire, and of course donning the PPE. We are also asking our potential clients if they can make sure that they open the windows and doors to the properties to minimise us having to touch anything and sort of encroaching into their personal space too much. I would say that within my first appointment moments, all of those anxieties and those fears that I'd kind of created in my head had just completely melted away, and I was back into the swing of it. And well, albeit with a little bit different, but it's a new normal. And these anxieties, they are real. I've spoken to several of my clients, obviously, who I've attended, and even when I've been on appointments, we've had that. Are we standing 2 meters away from one another? And the clients are saying to me, "Is this okay? Is that okay?" Rest assured, don't be anxious about it. I'm sure what you are doing is okay, and if it's not, you will be told. All you have to do is just follow the guidance of what these estate agents have suggested to you, and understanding the fact that your valuation is going to be a little bit different to what it was post-COVID-19. I've also had the experience with a client who's asked me to bring their property to market, but they're not quite ready for me to enter into their safe bubble yet. Of course, we've been nurturing and protecting our household for the last 7-8 weeks. I don't expect everybody to be just so flippant to drop at the drop of the hat and allow someone to encroach into that personal space. Everybody is different, and what we've actually done is worked out a unique way of bringing them to market, and with them having a much more hands-on approach in the first instance. And we're going to look to get them launched as soon as possible, but something with what they're comfortable with. So if you have anxieties, but you do want to look at considering moving, be that sales or lettings, speak to your local agent in your area, find out what their policies and procedures are, and ask them what their expectations would be of you. That is the only thing you can, just to appease as much anxiety as possible. And do share and let them know if you are anxious, because I'm pretty sure they will have something in place to be able to help relieve those anxieties for you. Stay alert, stay safe, hoping you start your journey well. Speak soon. Bye bye.